your CIGTV News Update. I'm Donna Bush. Thanks as always for joining us. Students who are currently studying or are considering pursuing further education in the United Kingdom are invited to a Cayman UK Connection event happening on August 15th. That's next week. Now, Cayman Connection UK is really a network organization set up for Caymanians in the UK. This will be the 6th event hosted by His Excellency the Governor.
Being a parent of my oldest child and my only daughter going off to the UK for the first time. She hasn't been to the UK before, and this is her first time going off to university. It was comforting to know that the network is available and the support will be there for her. It's also a great peace of mind being here in Cayman that we also have an organization that we can connect with just to keep in touch with her if anything happens. So I think it's a really great opportunity for students to come out, and I encourage future students to attend these events.
One of the things that I would certainly like to tell the incoming students or the students going to study in the UK in the upcoming academic year is to ensure that they go there with a very focused mind, because so many things go on around us while we're there that it's easy to lose track, it's easy to lose focus on the reason and the purpose for being there. So it's definitely crucial to pay attention to the studies and to stay on track, but at the same time to enjoy your time there, because there are great activities that students can involve themselves with, and just be able to make the most out of their experience and to be able to maximize their capacity.
Hey man, it's so great to have these events here because it really does bring together students who are thinking about going to the UK, students who are already planning their trip over, and also students who've been there, and we've even had students who have come back after their trip. We can mix, mingle. It's been a really great event, and so we're so pleased everybody could come.
Again, the event being held on August 15th is an opportunity to meet fellow students and learn about living and studying overseas. The event is also open to parents of students who wish to learn more about the opportunities for students and the support provided by the Cayman Islands government and CCUK. There will also be a drop-in workshop about moving to the UK held at the National Gallery. That's all happening the day after on Friday the 16th of August from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. The deadline to request an invitation for the events is this Thursday, so those wishing to attend should email hello@caymanconnection.org by no later than 6 p.m. this coming Thursday, August the 8th. Meantime, according to a press release, for the first time, the Cayman Islands chapter of the Women's International Shipping and Trading Association, or WISTA, will host the 2019 WISTA International AGM and Conference in late October. Now, the event will bring over 200 maritime experts from 30-plus countries. The theme for the conference is Founded Upon the Seas, a nod to Cayman's great seafaring and shipbuilding heritage, and the Cayman Islands motto, He hath founded it upon the seas, which can be found on the coat of arms. Premier the Honorable Alden McLaughlin said women in the Cayman Islands have a long history with the maritime industry. In fact, as far back as the early 1900s, the Hydes sisters from West Bay and the Marin sisters from Georgetown were registered vessel owners. When the Maritime Authority of the Cayman Islands was established in 2006, its first chairman of the board was Mrs. Sharon Rolston. Today, it is women who hold the majority of mid-management and above roles in our Maritime Authority. And at a recent vessel registration training workshop hosted by Massey, 69% of the attendees were females, representing a variety of local maritime sectors, services providers, and government agencies. Meantime, WISTA president is Cayman Islands resident Cherise Arman. She says it is only fitting that Cayman has been given this opportunity to stage the event as the country's profile in the industry continues to increase globally. Topics during the various workshops and technical seminars will include business negotiation in a global world, empowering women in the maritime community, diversity and gender bias, technology, autonomous ships and cybersecurity, and environmental challenges, just to name a few. The event takes place from October 29th to November the 1st. Turning now to news for developers from the Department of Planning, a 2-hour information session on the planning application and permit process will take place on Thursday, September 5th, starting at 9:30 in the morning. The goal is to provide information and guidance on the planning process to persons in the development community in order to reduce delays in the application submission process. Now, some of the topics to be covered in that workshop includes planning application submission processes, the planning application review process, the permit application submission process, permit permit application review process, and the certificate of occupancy process, just to name a few of those. Now, those who are interested in attending the session are requested to confirm their attendance via email. That address is info@planning.gov.ky. It needs to happen by this Friday, August 9th. Information on the location of the event will be provided upon confirmation of the number of participants. Well, if you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining me, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, a very safe night, and hoping you'll join me back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.
Do you have a business in the tourism industry? The Cayman Islands Department of Tourism wants you to get listed on their website. Visit CaymanIslands.com. It's absolutely free and will give your business added exposure on the #1 visited tourism site for the Cayman Islands. Learn more and get listed at www.visitCaymanIslands.com/sign up. That's www.visitCaymanIslands.com/sign up. Deadline is August 15th for all submissions. Don't wait. Sign up today.
Did you know that planning permission is required for a shed? Did you know you should check with the department, as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know planning permission is required to clear land by mechanical means? You should check with the department, as a planning and permit application may be required.
Boating, fishing, and water sports in the Cayman Islands are great, but keep a cool head. Here are 7 tips for fun and safe sea outings. Number 1, use a checklist to plan your outing. Check the weather forecast, make a float plan, and share it with someone who is remaining on land, stating where you're going, with whom, and when you're expected to return. Visit your nearest marine supply store to get your safety gear. This includes signaling mirrors, whistles, and a flare kit. It's also very important to have onboard flotation devices and life vests for each person. There are different types of vests. Some are for water sport activities such as snorkeling, and others are for going on offshore boating or on fishing trips. Number 2, these items can be lifesavers in case of an accident or bad weather. Number 3, use a motor kill switch, especially if you're boating alone. In case of a leak or breakdown, always stay with the boat until help arrives. If you capsize, an emergency beacon or locator device can send a distress signal to inform the authorities of your location. Larger flares will indicate distress to a boat, airplane, or search and rescue officials. Number 4, in addition to sunscreen, food, and beverages, it would be smart to have a cell phone. Make sure your marine radio works. Cayman boaters use channel 16 to communicate. Number 5, also, don't forget your anchor and sufficient rope. Number 6, boat operators should be familiar with the local waters and reefs, as well as the capabilities and functions of the vessels they are using. Always obey the rules of the sea and the marine environment, and have courtesy for others. Number 7, alcohol and salt water do not mix, especially if you're the captain. Some useful contact numbers are 911. The RCIPS Marine Base is 649-7710, and the Port Authority is 949-2055. Smooth sailing, all!